Hello and welcome to day 4 of our Sunflower Swim sew along. Today is a pretty easy day, so we can call this day the catch up / attach lining day because it's so easy. It's a good opportunity to catch up on previous steps if you haven't had a chance to do those steps so far. So for today's steps, you want to grab your main piece and lay it right side up. I'm going to have to do something with these straps because they're so long and I just don't want to catch them in any of the stitching, so I'll just tie them like so a little bit so they don't run around. Okay, so lay your main piece like so and bring your lining on top, right sides together. If you're doing the full back, you will have 2 tubes to put right sides together. Since I have an open back, I have 2 flat pieces. So I'm pinning them because it's knit, it's swim knit. This tends to be pretty slippery. So while I usually skip the pinning part on most of my project, I won't skip it this time around. So go ahead and add pins along the way. Oops. I don't mind the inexpensive clips from Amazon because there are a lot of them, but they don't really last. Match the arm opening at the side seam. And then right here, and put pins everywhere. When we stitch this down, we're going to stitch along the top. We are not going to stitch along the bottom, and we are not going to stitch along these short ends, only the curves. Okay, I'll put a couple of pins at the bottom just to hold it in place, but we will not stitch the bottom part. Even if you're not adding the ruffle tomorrow, you're just hemming, you still won't stitch the bottom part today. I just pin it in place to hold it in place. Okay, keep your straps out of the way. See, my straps are acting naughty. I'm putting the straps towards the bottom because I won't stitch there. Okay. You can do this step with your serger if you want, or you can do this with your sewing machine. Again, we'll be stitching along the top and along the 4 curves, 2 on each side. We will not be stitching along the bottom, and we will not be stitching along the short ends on the side. Okay, let's move to the sewing machine or the serger And this is basically the only step for today. We are at the sewing machine right now, so let's do the stitching as I said before. So I'll start with the top part, and I will continue to stitch with a straight triple stretch stitch. I find the triple stretch stitch to be the strongest one out of all the stretch stitches. Make sure you pivot when you get to the strap pickups. And then along the neckline. Keep your straps away. When you get to the pickups, make sure you pivot. When you stitch over the strap, all the way. Perfect. So now we have the top sewn. Last steps, we need to sew these circles, these semicircles, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other side for the back loops. You'll be able to see it pretty easily because I used red thread on nude lining. So this is what it looks like, the stitching, and we're going to be repeating this 3 more times. Tomorrow we'll be adding the neckline elastic and the elastic to these loops. And then on the last day, we'll be sewing the ruffle or hemming if you're opting to not add the ruffle. Pretty much just thread the back strap, the shoulder strap, the one strap we have. We'll be threading it through these loops. It is a pretty simple pattern, but it's packed with options. And it has a pretty good coverage. Last one. Okay, we are all done for today. Make sure to snap a picture of your progress of the day and post it in day 4 photo of the Sew Along album. You'll find the Sew Along album in the Made for Mermaids and Patterns for Pirates Sew Along group. And I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye!